Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So here comes the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
At the right side and brought in by Williams.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
And I think what they're counting on there, Mike, is that the defense expects the ball to be run inside the tackles, thinking on 3rd and short, just go get the 1st down. Try to catch him off guard with the toss play, but the defense was all over it. Great speed and pursuit to the ball, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working in the middle, that's Harvey. He did not want to go down there. It's a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
That's another Broncos first down.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run. Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Mix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyler Bidet. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Patriots nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is run in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. What a big play there for New England. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside, defense.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense about ready to get going. On their second possession, they'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's into the hands of the fullbacks. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. We'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Douglas in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Here's the punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Up the side at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this up to the 44. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out wide. He runs with it. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially Didn't look like it had much of a chance.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands, and here, he rips off a big one.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run as they go to work on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Off he goes.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Nix. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And will mark him down just shy of the 40. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
May gonna look to throw. He's found his receiver, Boutte. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Just a quick read by the linebacker on that running back screen. He beats everybody to the spot and blows this play up for a loss.
3rd and long. May to throw again. His throw left side is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for New England. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 6-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And in motion, it's Diggs. That is caught outline on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Left side, he's got Henry. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Patriots, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots are on top. It's 14-10.
Broncos 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. First down throw for Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got it about the 8. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Broncos 17, Patriots 14.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. They'll go play action with May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun. It's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Here's Bryce Behringer now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
On second down, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup, and another 1st down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
19 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Now to throw it here on. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. He's inside the 30. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's complete to Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll motion the slot man right. May now on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One 1st down.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this. We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down, but somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They quickly out to Diggs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Patriots.
Here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. And now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw now, May. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix, work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd down, Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
On the return is Jones. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's May.
May's pass, complete to Kayshon Boutte. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run. It's Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. May to throw again. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one's incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
His kick is good. And the Pats will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Broncos 17.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregalis to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
To throw is Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 5.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Henderson now on 1st and 10, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alex Singleton there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They run on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Tavion Henderson. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun. It's May. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
Patriots ready for the punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll manage only a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll bring him down tonight until he gets to the 38-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Back at the 35-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. A short, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And I think a Broncos player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. but it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Pass complete, taken in by Franklin. And he will go all the way. Roy Franklin, down Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos will tie this game at 24.
24-24.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. To throw on first down is May. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now is May. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 42 yards.
On the play. First down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May to the air once more. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
To throw again is May. That is caught for 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Patriots will go up by 7.
31, Broncos 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Now a handoff, running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
On the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
They need one right now. Third and long. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Off the play fake, it's May. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. They run straight ahead with Henderson, and he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. Using the jet sweep to the fake, they run it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Again, it's Henderson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A loss of 5 yards.
When you run a toss play on 3rd and short, what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the running back can just continue to move sideways, and then when he sees that light open, just stick his foot in the ground and get vertical and pick up the 1st down. But give credit to the defense. They stayed in phase the entire time, strung it all the way out almost to the sideline, and they ended up taking him down for a loss.
The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
24.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Up the middle they go. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
18-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because...
good blocking, and he's in. Tyler Bidet. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
31.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 2. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw now. Meds. The pass caught by Henry, tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Henderson. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. To return, it's Mims. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We'll go play action with Hicks. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Open man, left side, he's got it. bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the
You get in these
44-yard
situations,
line.
third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. To throw is Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22.
In these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On first and 10, here's May. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
Now second and inches. Working out of the gun, it's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Another try, second and 10. He'll get this out wide. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Demario Douglas. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. Third and 3. May to throw again. That ball intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot and get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
The lane on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Still 3rd down.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
It's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Now a first throw here in overtime. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Denver first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Handoff, and it's Henderson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And good coverage by Butsy. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. Now to throw it here on 1st down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
Mike, find me a defense that doesn't love being part of a battle like this in overtime. I mean, the back and forth, stop after stop. And now this group comes through with a huge turnover to now give their offense a chance to go out there and finally end this ball game.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, sitting up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This one to win it in overtime. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. And the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg.